Hello, BookTube. Welcome back to the Book Brood, and today we are going to be bringing you our TBR for April 2021.
Yeah, so we don't usually do TBRs, but we're going to try something new, and I'm really excited about it.
And fill out VEDA, but that's secret. Anyway, I have a traditional TBR set up. You're doing something a little more special this time.
I'm going super extra. I have this beautiful tarot deck, and I thought it would be fun to pull about 4 cards out of here and try and line up book covers based on like what's on the tarot card. So I thought that would be fun.
That sounds interesting. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. But I'm also participating in a couple of readathons this month. Should I talk about that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Here. Okay. So I am still participating in Scala Along, and this is going to be the second month in a, I think, 10-month-long read-along. And the second book in the series is Stalking Darkness by Lynn Flueling. So I am excited to see where the story goes. This readathon is being hosted by Chris Bookish Cauldron, and I will link his channel down below. I'm also participating in Disability-a-thon this month, which is being hosted by Erin over at the Geek Gimp, and I will link her channel down below as well. So I have 3 options here for Disability-a-thon. I'm not sure how many I'm going to get to, but I'm going to go through them real quick. The first one is The Pretty One by Kia Brown, and the second one is Haben, the deaf-blind woman who conquered Harvard Law by Haben Girma. And the third one is Golem Girl, a memoir by Riva Lehrer. And I am very excited to see how many of these I get to because they all sound absolutely amazing.
So the first thing I am planning to read in the month of April, I've been on a Regency kick, so I'm going to continue with that. I found a series on Scribd that is by Tessa Dare, and the first one is The Duchess Deal, and it is book number 1 in the Girl Meets Duke series.
Okay.
You gonna do it?
I'm going to pull cards. I love these beautiful, beautiful cards, and I am very excited to see what happens. Okay. Actually, maybe you can help me. Mm-hmm. Maybe you can pull a card. Like I'll fan them out, and you can.
So we know that she's not cheating.
Exactly. Okay, let's see. Pull a card from right there.
They can see. They can see the bottom of them.
I know. I was kind of showing like how colorful and beautiful they are. Okay.
All right.
You can't see.
I can't see them. No. Is this
the
Lovers?
The Lovers.
What? I see.
How
I was
beautiful.
tuned in.
You were. Yeah. This is totally your jam. Okay, I've got to figure out what book. Okay, so the card is The Lovers, and it has this orangey red. And this is perfect. I have The Leavers, which is also orangey red, and it sounds very similar. Lovers, Leavers.
Love them and leave them.
By Lisa Ko. I have no idea what this is about. So this sounds like a story of a child of an undocumented Chinese immigrant who their mother goes missing, and they end up in the system and eventually get adopted by white parents, and their life afterwards. I think it's going to be beautiful and heartbreaking, and I'm excited to get to this.
The next thing on my TBR list, which is book number 2 in Tessa Dare's Girl Meets Duke series, is The Governess Game.
That's such a weird title to me.
Like she's like the Duke is toying with his governess.
No, it sounds like the governess and the child. That's what it sounds like to me.
So it's like kind of Parent Trap-ish, like the child's like, you know what, you're perfect for my dad. So
no, the opposite. Like I don't. It's okay. Never mind. My mind is going wrong places.
You should write nefarious romances where it's not
lure you in and make you think it's one thing.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Are those called crime thrillers? I think those are
probably
sexy crime thrillers.
Ooh, the 10 of Pentacles. beautiful. I have no idea. Okay, what are we going to do here? Okay, so for the 10 of Pentacles, I have chosen Ray Bearer by Jordan Ifueko. And they look kind of similar. They're super glary. Okay, so I'm excited. I just started this the other day, and it is a fascinating fantasy story about a young child who's being raised to be an assassin, but they're like magically bound, and it's interesting, and I'm really loving this.
So the next in Tessa Dare's Girl Meets Duke series, book 3, is The Wallflower Wager. I don't know if I'll be getting to all of these in April, but it's just...
You want to.
I want to. And, you know, whatever. You can set up a TBR for how many ever books you want. TBRs are there to be broken.
Exactly. Like rules.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
All right.
All right. 7 of Cups.
7 of Cups. There's a lot of water going on here. And is that a snake? There's a snake and a bat wing.
Oh, ladders.
Ladders. Okay, so for the 7 of Cups, this one was difficult, but I am going with A Song Below Water by Bethany C. Morrow. I don't know what this is about, but I've heard wonderful things.
All right, so the 4th thing on my TBR is the 4th book in the Girl Meets Duke by Tessa Dare, and that is The Bride Bet. Sounds exciting.
Super exciting.
Wonder what's going to happen.
I bet there's a bet and a bride.
And possibly a duke, too.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why I shuffled them this way. They're like almost too long to shuffle properly. Okay, last one.
5 of Swords.
Ooh, he looks like he has a headache.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there are birds. There is a mountain. Is that blood? Blood on the mountain?
Oh, yeah.
That.
Swords. That makes sense.
Okay, so for the 5 of Swords, I'm going with The Gilded Ones by Namina Forna. And if you can see, the colors in the background are very similar. And this has some blood over here on the mountains. And what I know about this is there is a blood ceremony, a coming-of-age blood ceremony. And our main character is hoping for red blood, because that means she's normal. But when it really happens, she has gold blood.
Ooh.
And that means she has some sort of magic, and she's outcast from her people, and she's either going to get killed or become like an outcast. I don't know. I think she becomes like a superhero and like helps people, but I'm not entirely sure what this is about, but I hear wonderful things.
Awesome. The last thing on my TBR for April is The Art of Theft, and that is Lady Sherlock number 4, written by Sherry Thomas.